Now with the proper mechanics figured out, it's time to expand this village. Problem is, there's not enough room. There's also not enough crops. How is this going to be handled? Find out in this exciting episode of School of Hard Knocks. Hello and welcome back to School of Hard Knocks. As we left off last, as I'm trying to say, we went to another village to get regular crops like potatoes and carrots. If we have 3 here, we should be able to see they're replacing it all with wheat. Wonderful. So that they can't feed themselves again. Great job, guys. So yet again, we gotta go and we have to go to that village way over there and get more vegetables. We are walking ridiculously slow. You know, ever since 1.8.5 came around, and we're up to 1.8.6 now, this game has been running like crap. It's been giving me nothing but trouble. Anyway, part of the job here is to expand the village, and not what I wanted to do there. I've expanded out this far, although I'm thinking of taking out a chunk of this fence, or I might just leave a chunk, actually. And what I'll do is, over at this border, I'm going to build a proper 3-story apartment building. Each floor slightly longer than the other, or it might be 2 depending on how it goes. And with the 1 block offset so that the game will recognize them as houses still. But that's a ways off. I kind of need materials. So that's something we got to look forward to, and I'm not too worried about that open gap yet because this is still all closed off. I might eliminate this section of fence here, and that's where the building will ultimately go. I might even just take it out right here. But we need materials for that. So as we eat some steak and head into this door, and into the building, which we got enough material here to cure 1 more zombie villager if we want to do that, is we still have doors left over from another job. In fact, we can stack those now. You couldn't stack them when I did that. You got a bit of birch, and yeah, we got 1 more splash potion left. And over here, because I kind of ran out of room over there, you got plenty of spruce wood, plenty of jungle wood, spruce planks. Let's take some of these now while we can. Yeah, I kind of need to make room for stuff. So I don't really have room for everything quite yet. And as you can see from the observation deck, yeah, I don't know why they're making wheat, because they can't make bread on their own. So I don't know why, if I rip all that out and put in vegetables, that they're replacing it with wheat. So we're going to have another one of these farms over, well, not over there, but probably next to it. Might be a longer one because it can't go that large. As you can see, the sun's going down, so I'm going to put away stuff, and when we come back, we'll try and get that 2 or 3-story building going. Alright, we are back, and I lost the time that was on my timer. There we go. Well, close enough. Anyway, enchanted a shovel, which a lot of people say is stupid, but look at how fast you can do a project. Although it's pretty touchy. This is a prime example of, for the most part, when putting a full-blown enchantment on a shovel actually works out for the better. So let's put up our little foundation here. Now this is intentionally one deeper than usual. So what I'm going to do is, I think that'll work. Oh, that's a little too wrong there. Yep, break that one too. Alright, so this is how it's going to be. Got an apartment here and 2 apartments over here. And this will be the stairwell that goes to the other 2 that are above here. Now the reason it's being, one step longer this way is when we put the second floor up, this is where the wall is going to be. And that'll keep it so that at the second level, the door and the window on this side will be recognized as a full house. And this bread is for the villagers. We're not giving it to them just yet. And I swore I had a tree with a ton of logs. I could make a bunch of jungle floor stuff, but I gotta look again. It's positive I had more than that. The body of the house, to no surprise, being that I've picked up a bunch of the birch, is going to be the birch. And of course, to make life a little easier, oops, we don't want to go that far. I know I got an axe, but I don't want to waste it on recovery. So the purpose here is, if you've seen the other videos of me building houses, is that when I come down from building the first floor, I don't go kersplat, which of course is what we don't want. So I can go, and it helps put this first beam down pretty quickly too. Yeah. See, no issues there. And then I screw up like that. It also makes it easier to just plop down the wood as well. And we didn't do this side. And of course I was raised ever so slightly because I was standing on the fence. Some of this dirt will come in handy because when I fight monsters at night in the desert, that's right over there, there's a few creeper holes that need to be filled in. There, that gets the main body done. Of course, if I fell in now, it wouldn't be the biggest problem. Alright. We have the main frame of the house done. So you see it's going to be 2 on here. Yeah, I might just mirror it over here. And what I'll do is, I still have fence here. Work in progress. This is going to be our secondary exit. Get rid of that and that. Yeah, just a little fast, but, you know, it works. Plop, plop, plop. Told you to get that. I almost swore. There, now it'll be even, and even have... Okay, now I just need things to cooperate a little better than this. Yep. Alright, it's starting to get dark again. So, we'll take this. And we'll keep that because we're gonna put a gate. Actually, we won't need to put a gate here. We can take this little piece out. Yes, now it's all nice and even. And splat, because I didn't think that one through. Alrighty. I'm not going to waste... Again, I'm not going to waste the axe on a recovery here. And per usual on these buildings, I do that just to be consistent with the others. And here's a zombie that wants to say hi. Hi, zombie. Hey, a potato. Yeah, we're still going to need some lighting over here. But that's something that comes ultimately a little later. So we got the fence over here. We can get rid of a couple pieces that... Yep, we're going to need to move. We don't need that piece or that piece. Yeah, and we're going to... No, we're going to need to let me move. There we go. We're safe there. We're not going to get hurt by anything. And I'll just grab that to extend my food. And I'll just break that down so I can go in here like that. Grab this. Hurry up, hurry up. Thank you. Hi, zombie. Alright, you kind of get the idea. We'll come back when we get more of it done. Took a little while to fiddle around with the staircase, but finally got it to get to the top level. Now, in order for the game to recognize this thing as a house without interfering with it, I don't think glass counts like over there. I don't think the glass really counts against it. But just to follow what most people do, first off, I went up this far. Then it turns around and comes here. This will be the landing. This is going to be... There's not going to be anything keeping the villagers from going over the edge, so... Is there a little problem if they decide to plunge? So, yeah. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish this just like so. Actually, I didn't need to do that. I kind of need the birch. Yeah, just for the... Wrong button! For the sake of speeding it up, I used the axe that time. Because I'm not going to have you sit there and watch me cut a bunch of crap. Anyway, that's how that goes. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, move. And we do the same over here. Now, I'm not going to cover up these ends. They're going to be just as they are, because I think if I mess with them, like put a carpet over it or something, might ruin the integrity of what the game considers a house. I'm 100% sure on that. And I'm not going to find out the hard way. Pillar there. Same thing. pretty much all there is to it. And as you notice, I am stopping a block short like I said I was going to do. Yeah, I'm going to need to get more birch. Thing is, I'm not exactly sure where I could find any more birch trees to cut down. I just can't seem to find any now. There's just so few and far between. Anyway. We'll just... That didn't quite work like it was supposed to. Okay, I guess this... And then I do something like that. This is the standard... This is what most people do when they do a two-story house, and I just want this to be foolproof. So I'm following the general convention that pretty much everyone else in Minecraft does. I'm not going to reconfigure the ones that I've already made. They are what they are. But if we come down here, yeah, see, I can fit through there. The second floor is set back, so it recognizes this part as the ground, and then it sees the door, and then it sees the window that's on the back side. So that will constitute as a house. And this constitutes both a house and land. And if you saw in the very beginning of this little segment, there was a villager here because there's enough here already to spark interest in coming over. And once again, I didn't start my timer. Oh well. When we come back, we'll have pretty much this all done. Not sure if this will be open by the end of this particular episode, but here you go. Your standard two-story house as the game will recognize it without any issue. So I have read and have seen. And this side of the village is still closed off. And yet again, I decided to move the access point to where this is. Because over there was just a little too far away from everything. I'm trying to average out the openings here. And now the villagers tend to be sticking to that side yet again. So again, just like over there, we're going to have a... we will have... Let's see... I don't know. I want to look at something here. I want to make sure that's closed for sure. I don't want them going over there. And they're dropping loaves of bread. Wonderful. I just want to see if any of these houses go right up to the walk, and they don't. This one never even got a proper walkway. That changes now. I got enough. We'll do that. Yeah, so it looks like none of them have a direct access point, so that's how we're going to do that. That here. Some have as little as 1 block away, which right now I'll experiment with. I think that will actually do. It's the same on the other side, so yeah, we can get away with that. I'm not gonna clean out the and that just went a little too far. And here's the walkway. Of course, I'm gonna have to replant the... This is what I'll do, is I'll do this so that a grass block will ultimately grow in there, so I believe. I believe that's how it works. Or just go like this. Now it'll ultimately become a... Haha, I see you guys trying to correct me in the comments, and I beat you to it. And a pig got in. So I'm thinking right about in here somewhere will be our secondary one. Let's see, 1, 2, spot 2. Well, I already did this. This is how that side's gonna work. So now I gotta remember where the oh yeah, I was gonna say I wanted to go where the acacia trees were, and I totally forgot. I planted a bunch here so I didn't have to go anywhere. So I don't have to go hopping around looking for them. So I planted a few right here. However, it's starting to get late yet again, and I'm not going to fight anything. I just want to get these things done. What I'm gonna do is build yet another farm plot so that hopefully they'll feed themselves a little better than what they're doing. So what I need to do right now is I got the bucket, that I know, right there. I'm also going to need something else that I can't think of at the moment. Oh yeah. I need the hoe. Alrighty. I think it's time to go to sleep. And then it's time to do some more farm work. I was going to show it to you, but it's a bit late now. But I saw a baby in there. Oh, there's one. Might even be the same guy right there. So they're reproducing. Everything's going the way it should. I'm going to probably build a house right here. So what I'm just doing right now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, and this is where the road will go. Purpose of marking that off is quite simple. Of course, maybe right here will be the entryway into their building. In fact, while I'm thinking of it, I'm not going to be refilling things constantly here. Just get the blueprint. I mean, this is not going to be a multi-story. There's just no room for doing that over here. But I'm thinking of making another one a little later on elsewhere. Okay, and there. Now we got our street. And this shouldn't really be here. There. Alright, and this shouldn't really be here. So now this is what we're going to do. We're going to start doing our little farm here. I'm going to just go that far for the time being. And we know how I set this up is torch there. And I'm going to mirror what's over here. I'm not 100% sure. See, this guy's getting a little close. See, I was getting a little closer to here. He recognizes the buildings. So yeah, every 5th one. You don't have to worry about the water part getting dark because monsters don't spawn there. Uh-oh. Come on, shut it. Hey. No, we don't want to plop a torch. We don't want to do that yet. This also helps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. This also helps light the general area as well. So over here, this will be our general plot. Of course, this is going to get filled up. I'm not terribly worried if it turns into grass, because the hoe will take care of that situation pretty quickly. I just want to look at how deep this one goes, because like I said, I want to mirror it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I got it as 1, 2. One, two, three. Okay, that's how big it is. Okay, good. Now I just need to fill my bucket of water. And the trick here is to place 2 buckets of water in just the right places. See how it's kind of turning into grass right now? We don't really want that, but it's not going to really hurt anything. Alright. A full block here and a full block here will make this a full. So now I can grab from here. Now I have an infinite water source over here, so I can just keep grabbing and keep plopping. Just like so. But an amazing little trick, and I'm going to go all the way to the end just because I could. And there you have it. A full trench. And now I'm just going to till the land just so grass doesn't continue to grow there. It shouldn't. There's no direct contact. Okay, now this is designed to make contact. This block is next to a grass block, so this turned into a grass block. This is next to a grass block. This can turn into one. And the whole purpose is this is isolated. It'll never grow grass unless it's connected to a block with grass. So this is a grass block. This will hopefully become one next. Or it'll get it from here when that one changes. I explain this because not everybody who watches these videos play the game and knows exactly how the mechanics work. So if it seems like I'm dumbing things down, I'm not trying to talk under you or anything like that. Ready? It's all ready? Wow. It's already turning dark. I was not expecting that. Anyway, I just want to look over here again. Okay, I didn't put torches along the center span. That's okay. That's starting to look fairly well lit, so that's almost ready to prove itself to be monster free. So basically, we got almost everything we need, and we need to climb. Need to eat more moo patties, which make you fatty, and sleep off the night. So we'll be back a little later when the farm is finished. Alrighty. I'm here, and look what I found on my own. I feel special. Efficiency. They're just efficiencies, so... Hey. Main objective was to get more cobblestone, and while I can, find more lapis. Ah, there goes that one. Oh, there's that one. There. Now I accidentally reset the timer, so now I gotta figure it out and get more stuff. We'll be back. Well, we've got to a point that we can probably open this up now, which is what we're doing. But to a point. So we're going to close, it's still going to be closed off to the villagers. But we're going to get this to a point that we can take the fence down. Okay, and this, we'll just put a barrier right there for now. Now we're not exactly 100% ready yet because there's still some lighting issues that need to be addressed, as well as filling in this farm with what we want it to have, not what they want. They seem to want to fill it with wheat all the time. I don't know if that's something that'll go away if there's no more wheat for them to pretty much, you know, to fill the voids with. We don't. Plus, we're also going to see 3, 1, 2, 3. Right there. Yeah, the lighting's slightly different here than it is over there, but doesn't matter terribly much right now. Okay, that's going to be a future home. I'll even there, put a floor in just because I can. Now I don't want them polluting this thing, so what I'm gonna do is, oh, first off, before we head off, there, these grass blocks did what I wanted, to get this isolated block to be grass. Alrighty, next up, we gotta go to the villages. The ones that have the vegetables. Now what I gotta do is move stuff around. I think we're good. So, yeah, we're gonna head over to the village. The one that has all the fruits and vegetables, although I don't know if I'm gonna have to stick around so that they grow. Although in actuality, if I just brought along some of the bones that I do have, this won't take all that long. You know what? We're gonna wait. More than half the day is over, so I'm not gonna waste my time in going there. So what I'm gonna do is put away, I'm going to grab these, we're going to use them, and let's see, we can put that over here, no, put the hoe over here because we don't need it anymore for the time being. We can take this and put it there. We're going to keep the glass because we're not sure how much of another building we're going to build quite yet. Solitary piece of jungle wood. Yeah, we'll keep it there anyway. It just frees up another spot. And actually what I'll do is, because those would be universal, put that there, and I'll put that over here. Had to think for a moment. Yeah, there's plenty of room for stuff. Yeah, I won't eat yet. Okay, yeah, so exciting, isn't it? Again, this frickin' timer just f***ed up again. Either that or it's me. I think it might be me, actually. I got a lot going on, so I'm screwing it up. What I'm going to do is wait for night to come, sit back, enjoy the sleep. We'll come back with the horse and heading over to the village. Alrighty! Back to the horses. I think I'll take you. Alright. Maybe next time I'll hit the proper button on the timer and not screw it up. Anyway, what I found out, it's easier to get there from, actually, I don't, yeah, it is kind of easier if I just follow path to the first village, which finding the second one just gets that much easier. Anyway, what I was also trying to say is, one, we kind of need to chop down these trees because I need more spruce. And second is that, fortunately, I just figured out, because I really don't think much of anything when it comes to solving puzzles, because I suck at them so much, is that when I open up the video file where all these fraps files are going for how long things are, I just highlight the second video, not the first one, because that one, ouch, that one is the intro to School of Hard Knocks, and I don't want to waste my time on the intros. So from the I highlight the second video. Oh, good jump. I highlight the second video to next to last. Yeah, this was the all wheat era, and another drop. So I highlight them all, and then right click, and then select properties. And from there, it'll tell me the grand total of how much time all those clips run for. Then I do the math and reset the timer. For the longest time, I just did that on each individual video, then figured it out for myself. Of course, I never thought of doing just what I said. You are a lousy jumper, but you are a fast mover. And that was because I was a little too impatient. Alrighty. See, past this swamp that I totally forgot about when I went there last time around, because it's been quite a while, will be the village that has all the fruits and veggies. Or should I just say veggies? There's no fruits. And something I kind of been forgetting to mention is you might be hearing extra background noise. Usually it's because the weather's nice and you have the windows open to hear city sounds. Well, now it's getting to the point that it's getting too hot, so you're hearing the air conditioner. However, what I do is, whoa, not good, is I set the air conditioner to the fan to the lowest speed. So while it's not exactly making the room the most comfortable, it makes it palatable and you don't get to hear as much background noise. So I think this is the village I want. Yeah, I think this one's got veggies in it, which is what I want. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna stay there. I'm gonna F3 to see what these are. Potatoes, good. We could use some potatoes. Those are potatoes. Do we have any carrots? And you're replacing it with wheat, because you're just... What the heck? I mean, come on, guys. These are all potatoes. Let's F3 again. Potatoes. If you're wondering how I know that they're potatoes, if you look at the second line from the bottom on the right-hand column, it tells you Minecraft potatoes. And the reason it's called Minecraft at the beginning is it's the original texture pack. Alrighty, so we're gonna get ourselves some potatoes, and we do that by breaking down the stuff here. Now we just thrash away on the keyboard, and look at that, we got potatoes by bone mealing. Now we will replant by, let's see. Yeah, we have to grab the very potatoes that we've grown and place them back in. But you see I'm ahead by 25, so no damage done there. I'm not going to deal with that, so I'm going to F3 again, see if we got carrots in here. Oh, I thought I saw a carrot in here. Carrots. So now we're going to take the carrots and replant. Bone meal it. More carrots. Replant. You get the idea here. Exciting, isn't it? So that's why I'm not going to... Okay, that one didn't yield any difference there. Got carrots here. We have carrots here. The whole idea is hoping to get a lot more than I'm getting. Okay, this is carrots, carrots. Good. You get the idea. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to thrash away here on the keyboard, and yeah, this is pretty much what I'm here for, is to try and make sure we get the proper stuff growing. And what I might do is, okay, you're probably putting down wheat, and that's gonna ruin everything. Let me F3 and see here. Yep, put down wheat. Good job. That's why I have to do it all myself. Then potatoes, I don't... We got 25 potatoes, 30 carrots. You know what? I think we got enough right now. So... we want to... Okay, that we don't damage things that way. That's good. So now I'm trying to figure out the way I came. And jump that fence. There you go. There's not much life in this sword, quite. I didn't bring my compass, so we'll do good old GPS mode, which is F3. Both of those numbers are shrinking, and that's what we like to see. Alrighty. As I always say, it's not considered cheating if Paul Soares Jr. does it too. Hey, remember him? He used to do Minecraft videos back in the day. And then he was doing a tutorial on how to play the game and do things in the land of 1.8, then just simply gave up on it. Not good, in my opinion. So anyway, when we come back, we'll plant our potatoes and such, and I think we'll set aside a special garden, so if they ruin them all with all that other crap, we'll have a way to grow carrots and potatoes. Well, on our way back, we had a little mishap. As I was riding my horse, I decided, oh look, a ravine. Look, it's narrow enough here. I think I could jump it. Only to be proven wrong. Hi, creeper. Thanks for making my life easier. Anyway. So, things went a bit wrong, and look at how far we fell. That's quite a distance. However, the horse only took 2 hearts worth of damage. So what I did was, I lit up the immediate area, and then I, with pickaxes, staircased my way back out. So of course I had to make it 2 wide here because horse cannot go in a 1 wide gap. And there's a crafting table at the very bottom. I'm thinking of leaving that there because I haven't really explored that ravine all that much. So maybe I want to come back and do that. So we got that marked off right there with this short pillar. Put in this little bridge there so we can safely navigate it the next time around. Alright, horsey. I did a stupid. Okay, jump! Yay! Hey, good enough. Alrighty. We're gonna be heading right back home. Yeah, good jump. That was a good jump. So I didn't have to push you all that much. That's good. So, yeah, I'm gonna need some more spruce, so we know how to get back from here. So what I'm gonna do is pause the video, and when we come back, we'll start making 2 different gardens. One for the villagers, and one for ourselves. Alright, over here we made the auxiliary garden. And the only thing I did was put up the fence and just make a general layout of how things are gonna look. So, I mean, there's not much you really missed. I haven't done anything other than fill that up. Yep, we're gonna place that hoe right there. Now, we can get away with leaving these 2 as they are. In fact, let's just make it a little more final. There, so we don't accidentally ruin the form. So I'm not sure exactly how many. We're gonna divvy it up a little bit. What I'm thinking of doing is I'll divide it twice. Eight is the number we're looking for. Yeah, 7, whatever. So for potatoes, we'll do the 6, and for carrots, we'll do the 7. The rest is going into our main garden, which is here in the village. Yeah. So, again, we're going around this big complex for no reason. We put the horse away. One of these days, we're going to fill in these stables by breeding them. We got plenty of gold. We got plenty of other materials to make that happen. Alright, so here's the new barrier fence and the new entry point. There we go. And now we can plant our potatoes and hope that they don't come and ruin these. So what I'm going to do is, I still got some bone meal left over, is I'll bone meal these to fill in the plot. And we'll take these 23 here. Yeah. Fill this in. Yeah, these won't need too much. Alright, we got that all filled in. We got this built. I'm sure they're ready to take on that. And like I said, to keep things as natural as possible in terms of the AI for figuring out houses. There's no block here to prevent them from falling off here, or the same on the opposite side. It is what it is, and I don't see any of them interested in this side quite yet, although they're getting a little close, I can tell you that much. One thing is for sure is we need to to make a little walkway. You know, just to give it a finished city look. We gotta do that, you know. I hate how I'm overshooting. It's the... That's when maximizing your shovel's efficiency is not always the best of things. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Plop it there for now. There, now we got an official city sidewalk that way. Going to the building that way. Just, you know, just these little finishing touches that make it a little better. Okay, he's in that house over there. The sun is starting to set. What I think I will do is, instead of retiring, I'm going to just stand around and see if the lighting is safe enough to keep, you know, let them move into this side. Plus finish some streetscaping on this side as well. So that's not really much of anything that's exciting to watch. So we'll come back a little later. While I was building this sidewalk, he's showing interest. He sees it. He sees it. But we want to test it to be sure that it's safe. This village has finally grown enough that... There you go. An iron golem has spawned in. Hey, there's a occasion right there. Thought I'd point that out. Alright. Well, I did go off to do some other things. This area has passed the light challenge, which means it is now safe for the villagers to come across. So we're going to take down all these fences so they can come on through. I've bone mealed and grew the carrots and potatoes in there so they'd ultimately wind up becoming wheat fields. We know that's just going to happen anyway. We are not going to break that down. So that's a hole that's not safe. Alrighty, we now got new housing over there. Now we gotta see if any of them are interested in it. Any takers? I just see them going into there and they're going... They were looking at him, but now they don't seem to care much. Indeed. So we got the iron golem over there. So I think I'm gonna do is cut the camera, make a bunch of bread, feed all the villagers, and see if they'll take a liking to that over there. They might do that before we even come back. Well, a villager escaped. There's still plenty of villagers in there. He sees this one. There's a big one way back there that you could have went to. Looks like you're dying. Anyway, let's see what you offered. Oh, that wasn't bad either. Wish you could put a leash around them and drag them back to where you want them to go. But apparently you can't do that. So, yeah. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna collect all the wheat, make a crap load of bread, and I'm gonna feed all the villagers. Doesn't that sound exciting? Look at that. All of it grew. That is just nice. It's exactly what we wanted to see. Alrighty. See you later. Feed the chickens, feed the chickens, feed them chickens. Look at them chickens. They need to be fed. That's what I'm doing with the leftover stuff from the field. Fun, right? Right. That's all. Too bad I didn't have the camera rolling, but I slept it off, so monsters didn't spawn. That guy didn't die. I pushed him into here. Then I opened this gate. He came right back into the village. Smart guy. Probably figured out he wasn't going to live very long if he stayed there. Anyone taking to this yet? Not that I see. Anyway, we're gonna start dropping some bread on people. Hey. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. There you go. Have some bread. Have fun. Hey, you. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Have some bread. Hey, you. You look... Hey, you ran away from me? Hey. Hey, you. Hey. Hit the wrong button again. Have some bread. Hey, you guys. I keep hitting the wrong button. Have some bread. You too. That time I didn't hit the wrong button. Amazing. And you, I don't have much, but there, have some bread. Then go around and plant everything but what I really want you to plant. You guys. And that was a problem that we were doing in the last episode and then just abandoned it. Because at that point I realized, and I totally forgot I was doing the exploring of the mines below to see why we're still hearing monsters. So the question was, what was down there? I found out it was a lot of stuff down there. Just way too much stuff down there. Okay, he's on this side, but I don't see him going after these buildings. Oh, well, I see one that has. Oh, welcome to the other side of the building here. Not bad. Not the best, but still. Now that's a ripoff. Well, you're here, you see the new building, and they shouldn't be able to escape in any way, shape, or form. So that's what we got here. So I think now we're going to answer that question. We're just going to wrap up the video by starting what we were going to finish and abandoned. I think this way was the way to go, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure. I don't know, one of these ways was pretty much abandoned. Okay, and this represented it's been mined. So, here we go. I found some more. And yes, I use rotten flesh, so I don't waste my regular stuff. I think we got a spawner up ahead, and I don't have... Oh, boy. Yeah, I chose to come down here. Good job. Now to try to figure out how to get out of here. There we go. Sort of. I think. Yeah, here we go. I'm not quite prepared. So that might be one of the things we'll do next time, because there's really no time left. And we really got to be sure before we open that gate. Make sure none of these idiots go down there. We'll get rid of that problem, hopefully. Yeah, we see these villagers are looking at this stuff. Good. You didn't see me open that gate. That's even better. Alright, so we'll wrap it up in one final piece. Alright, to wrap things up, my old sword was crap. It had sharpness 2 and something else I forget. And then I didn't quite have enough points for a full 30 count, so I got a couple of things on it. So then I went to the anvil and I created this guy. Unbreaking 3 instead of Unbreaking 2. Smite 2 and Knockback 1 is the addition to it. It was an Unbreaking 2 and Knockback. The other one was Smite 2 and Unbreaking 2. And there we have it. The end of the episode. I'll be honest, it's getting harder to make these. being that I've slayed the dragon, what are we going to do next? 1.9's coming out, so I mean, there's still little legs left in it. Not the best of... Okay, not the best of exits, but hey, this works. So we'll pull out the Iron Slayer and say, this was another episode of School of Hard Knocks, and the villagers are taking to the new part of the village, ever so slowly. And we could one escape, but we got him back in because he was stupid. Anyway, phone's ringing. Georgia551 saying, hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.